Day 5. Last night was pretty good. It got real cold. It gets real cold in the desert. I used to live in the desert, and it gets pretty cold at night. It definitely was below freezing. There's a lot of people. A few more people came into camp last night, and this morning everybody was kind of complaining about how cold they were. I was a little cold, but mostly pretty snug and warm. I did have to put everything in my sleeping bag, my water filter, of course, my electronics bag, my phone, my socks, everything. My hat I put on this down in the toe box this morning to warm it up. I wasn't going to put it on my head. It had like ice on it. So, and it was inside my tent. A couple water bottles outside of my tent. In my vestibule, the water in there was frozen. It's warming up real fast. That's the other part about the desert. It changes real quick. As I said, I looked at it again. It's 9.9 miles into to Lake, what is it? Mount Laguna. That's what it is. And so we're doing the first hostel stay. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Tiny Blockhouse. And it's also supposed to be right behind, there's like one good restaurant in town, and it's supposed to be right there. So yeah, it should be good. So today is just one long climb, 9.9 miles. It's steady. I think it's about, 1,800 to 2,000 feet. So you can kind of, it's the whole day, 10 miles. So you can do the math. It's not a terrible climb, but not relentless. But we're gonna get good views like this. That's kind of what the trail looks like. There's my pack. First snow. There hasn't been a ton to see. It's been kind of the same that you've seen. It's kind of an interesting little valley that I'm come down into. I don't know how far I am left, but it's only like 11 something. I'm sure I've got, four more miles left, something. Okay, I just checked right after I said that. It's 11:09 and I've got 3.7 miles. That's pretty good. Climbing. It's not a steep climb, but it hasn't ended really all day. It's been a couple of little flat spots for 50 yards and then right back to climbing. At the end here, I'll let you know what feet we're at. Close encounters of the third kind vibes. A little more snow. So this great campsite. There's kind of another one over there, but that's the golden one right there. A little 360. And I also checked, this campsite is kind of the highest point that I'll be at today. I looked, I'm at 6,012 feet. That's why there's still snow here, and it's real cold today. And the sun's shining, so sometimes I'm a little hot. I'm also freezing. I hate that. I'm about a half mile from my destination. It's 1 o'clock, so I made good time. The trip's supposed to be 9.9 miles today. I'll be right at 10, maybe 10:03 when I get to the hostel. It says I'm like a half mile away. It's hard to kind of figure, so it could be a real short half mile or kind of a real long half mile, but half mile. There's a good sign. Mount Laguna Community, quarter mile north. Post office, general store, restaurants, and lodging. I swear this way. This way. Okay, popped out. Here's a big campground. I don't know if this is the PCT, like there's a section of PCT here or not. There's nobody here, obviously. I mean, I'm going to the hostel, so. But looks pretty sweet. And the next sign is tiny house block, and that is where I'm going. This is the whatever you call it. Gonna be the hostel and restaurant and stuff. So I actually just went into the restaurant and ate lunch first. I didn't get any video. Everybody was in there, like all those young people that were at the campsite last night. They were all in there, so we were all chatting up. I'm gonna see if I can get in a little early at the hostel, which is right here. And I'm ready. So, you've seen a million of these.
Does anybody have rain pants?
No.
I have a rain skirt.
Nobody has them?
Rain skirt. That's the best I have.
That's what you have.
Yeah.
Drive me crazy. Because I wear them for like when I'm washing clothes and stuff like that.
Well, hopefully some of the places around here you'll have loaner clothes.
Yeah, well, some of them. But some don't.
That's my bunk right there. It's kind of the best bunk. We all agree. Like Trump. It's the best bunk. It's the most fabulous bunk there is. Yeah. Everyone's talking about the bunk.